Hello Taurus, welcome to my channel, The Mother Speaks Tarot. My name is Allison. If you are new, please subscribe. I'm just a little bit over 100 people away from getting to 1,000 subscribers. And once I get to 1,000 subscribers, YouTube will let me do things like post and other things. So please subscribe. For everybody who is already subscribed, thank you so much. I love you all so much, all my viewers. I love your comments. They're so fulfilling for me to read that my readings provide clarity. And so please, please comment, comment, share, all of that. I would love all that very, very much. For those of you who are new, I am also an author. I'm writing an action-adventure love story based on superhero twin flames. It's based on my life and my twin flames' life. It's called Perception, the Two Yet One. This is book 1, and there's also book 2. These are my characters, Luna and Sunshine. Don't call him Sunshine, he hates that. I just finished reading this book out loud live on Facebook, and I have all the links for those videos in the description box below. If you have already watched, read, or listened to book 1, fear not. Book 2 is already published. There it is. So if you would like to purchase my books from Amazon, those links are in the description box below. That is an MMA octagon. God, and these are really beautiful quality books. I mean, they are really, really lovely. Very nice paper. I love the covers. Of course, my artist did wonderful artwork, so check them out. Also, I have a link in the description box for my friend April's astrology channel here on YouTube. Check her out, subscribe, she's awesome. And if you would like a personal reading, I do offer those. The information to contact me is in the description box below. I would like to say that I read minor arcana cards as messages about your free will. I read major arcana cards as messages about your divine blueprint. Pardon me. Your divine blueprint is the plan that you created for your life before you incarnated as who you are right now. The plan is, what it does is it puts certain lessons in your life that teach you things that raise the vibration of your soul once these lessons are learned. Okay, so we're dealing with sort of a kind of destiny going on here, but not really, because free will changes everything. For those of you who are not new, you'll notice that my setup is a little bit different this week. Because we're in February, the month for love, each week I'm going to ask a different goddess of love to speak through my readings to you. This week we're doing Isis. She is very strongly with me. She is a goddess of love. Here's one of her cards from the Ascended Masters deck. I think it's probably my very favorite one of hers. She looks so strong and beautiful, absolutely. I have this other one here from the Keepers of the Light. She's got like a Elizabeth Taylor-esque type feel to her. And I have got my Rainbow Organite Pyramid going on here. And so, all right, so let's see what Isis has to say. Got her right here too. She's so beautiful. All right, and that's why I'm using the first deck that I started this channel with, the Thoth deck as well, okay? Now, at the heart of everything for you right now, Taurus, you've got the Three of Cups. Now, in this deck, there are no reversals, okay? What this means is that this is, at the heart of everything, you've got abundance on your mind. You've got love on your mind. I'm probably going to get love messages from Isis and the goddesses all this month, because this is the love month. Now, this is a celebration. This is things like a celebration that comes from an emotional manifestation, such as a wedding or a baby shower or an anniversary. Something, a celebration that comes from joy. And this is love. So I just feel like this this has not manifested yet for you. Okay? This is, I just feel wedding. You know, it could be that you want to be married. Okay? And this hasn't quite manifested for you just yet. Now, the energy that is directly affecting is affected by, or the product of, this energy that's at the heart of everything for you at this time, Taurus. We have the Hermit. Okay, this is Virgo energy. This is going within, circumspection, looking at yourself to understand who you are and what brings you joy. What do you want out of life? That's the star is in the lantern that he carries, and the star in the tarot is all about your hopes and dreams. What are your hopes and dreams? A lot of people just kind of muddle through life, not really knowing what they want out of it, or thinking that you just got to get through life and you just got to deal with what you're given. And they have all these ideas about being limited. When you are in hermit mode, you've already realized that that's not how life has to be for you. And so what you do is you go into yourself and you try to use all the elements available to you, such as air. Air is minds, the swords is your mind, your thoughts, your communication, your logic, okay? Wands is fire, that is passion, that is energy, movement. Cups, love, intuition, and then we have earth, air, fire, earth, okay. I'm a dork. And then of course earth, your health and your wealth, so what are all of those? He considers all of those in what brings him joy. Okay, so this is what you're doing right now. You possibly are not, you want a reason to celebrate, an emotional, joyful reason to celebrate. And I'm just feeling like for most of you, this is a wedding. You want to be married, okay? But it hasn't quite happened yet because you're still trying to figure out what you want. At least you know this right now, though. You probably wouldn't be watching tarot if you weren't on some sort of spiritual path, okay? So this is you knowing. This is you. Look at how he's in red. Red is the mother. Red, that's why it's love. It's the blood. It's the menstrual blood. It's the color of the mother itself. And so he's being very grounded. He's in his own energy. Virgo energy is earth energy, just like you. And so the mother is the earth. See what I'm saying? So this is why he goes by himself to figure out what he wants out of life. So I feel like that's what you're doing right now. What is at the root of all of this is fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy here. This in particular has Leo on here. Now, this says strife. Now, a 5 also means change. Something may have changed, but I'm just feeling like right now you're dealing with some drama. There's some fighting going on, some passionate fighting going on. But whenever I use this deck and I see this 5 of Wands here, this 5 of Wands for me says that this is like sparring, okay? So like when people are sparring, they are kind of fighting, but not because they're angry, only to get better skill at what they're doing, right? Like MMA, that's why I mentioned that. There's an MMA element to my books. So this conflict, this drama that you are going through right now has lessons in it. These are the lessons that raise the vibration of your soul. So this is a minor arcana card, but in this context, it's telling me that if you can learn the lesson from this drama that's going on in your life, that lesson right there is going to raise the vibration of your soul, okay? Now, here is the energy that is moving out of your life at this time. This is the 8 of Cups, and this is, of course, Cups is emotion, love, intuition. This is right side up, and so this energy is fully manifested in your life, Okay, it did. It fully manifested. At one point, you were overwhelmed emotionally and you gave up. You walked away. Okay, you may have been in a relationship, but because of all this fighting, you gave up. And now you're walking away. And so you've already walked away, and now this is moving out of your life at this time, okay? Now for me as a reader, the next two cards here are future cards. Now this one right here is pretty flippin' awesome. And this is why I was referring to this as an indicator instead of a major arcana, which is kind of the first time this has happened to me on this channel, that this lesson is extremely important. Why? Because you are already doing this. Okay? This strife, this not manifested energy of the wedding or the Three of Cups here has thrown you into this. You're just like, okay, what do I even want out of life, right? And this is a major arcana card. These lessons here are going to teach you tremendously. And so now what you have in your future is you have the Art card. Okay, now in other decks, this is called Temperance, and it's when you know how to moderate. It's all about moderation and balancing. But this one in particular for me speaks about the twin flames. Say that this side, this is the individual twin flame. Everyone has masculine and feminine energies inside of them. And once those are balanced perfectly and they become balanced as their own twin flame, that's when the universe pulls in their counterpart, and then that would be the Lover's card, okay? But what this is saying is that you are going to end up so balanced, Taurus, that you're going to become a balanced twin flame, your own twin flame. I call this the grand alchemy of life, okay? So if say this side is the masculine and this side is the feminine, and look at how this person is now perfectly balanced. What it does is it creates this rainbow energy in our auric field, and in a meditation one night while I was thinking about this, it was called glory. So I call this rainbow energy of abundance, basically, I call it glory. And once a person is an individual is balanced like this, with both their feminine and masculine energies balanced in what I also call the grand alchemy of life, because this is alchemy she's doing. You can't hold a piece of fire, right? She's mixing fire and water. What? That's alchemy, okay? And this is like the Holy Grail. This is the elixir. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to become so balanced that you'll be your own twin flame, and this glory energy will be in your auric field, in your aura, in your Taurus, and you will attract your twin flame. Okay? You will attract your divine counterpart. So that is pretty exciting. Now, here's the next energy. This is your energy here, okay? And this Prince of Discs here hasn't quite manifested just yet. His energy hasn't manifested just yet because he is upside down. Whereas this is right side up, this is definitely going to happen, okay? As future cards, an upside down card for me means that it's still a possibility. A right side up card in a future card position means this is happening. But I feel like this is going to happen first, okay? And then this will happen. So here's the thing, Taurus. You're going to have to get a hold of your own energy here. See, there's your Taurus right there. It is your masculine energy that you're going to need to use. Because this is a masculine, this is a prince. And what he represents is great determination. Okay? So you are going to have to understand once you understand. Okay. Spit it out, Al. All right. So this hermit mode you're going into, is going to show you that you need to be very determined. It's going to show you, okay? And when this shows you you need to be determined, this energy will flip and be full on manifested. And when you start being determined, greatly determined in moving forward, even though you might be moving forward slowly because Earth is the slowest of all the elements, okay? Everything vibrates, okay? And while air can move quickly, water can move quickly, fire can burn quickly, a lot of the time it looks like, if you look at a rock, it's just sitting there, right? This is a stone. It's vibrating, okay? Ew, there's some schmutz on it. With some dog hair. Oops. It is vibrating, but right now it just looks like it's just sitting there, doesn't it? That's why the earth element is the slowest, okay? So you are going to learn that you need this great determination because this is going to move kind of slowly for you. Divine timing is slow. I've often joked that whenever you see the phrase divine timing, like when spirit tells you that that you're facing divine timing, that means it's going to take a super long time. But that's because this prince knows that if he wants to get this done right, he's got to do it very meticulously, methodically, and carefully. Okay, he's going to get to where he's going. He's a lot like the Knight of Discs. Okay, but he's got to be very determined. I mean, look at his wheels. They look like they're facing forward. That looks kind of hard to control. But you know that his bull doesn't run it doesn't run as fast as, say, horses. Okay, this is you're going to be plodding along. It's going to feel like it's taking a long time, and that's what you need the great determination for. But don't worry about it, but I don't want to get ahead of myself like I always do. This is your hope card, okay? This is in reverse, so this is not fully manifested just yet. The Four of Swords is rest, okay? And because this is air, sword energy, which is Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius energy, and this one in particular has Libra to it. It's very balanced. This is the mind. This is logic. Okay, this is rest. I feel like this is peace of mind. Okay, and you don't quite have it yet. Okay, what you're looking for is some peace of mind and some healing, but you don't quite have it yet because you're still doing this hermit thing. Okay. So this is all your thoughts, all right? You could probably, once you have meditated a lot, I bet you this would flip, okay? Because then that's when you've done the rest. That's when you've done this mental peace of mind has come to you when you've realized what you want out of life. See what I'm saying? When you realize what you want out of life, you'll have that peace of mind. Now, here is your current state of being. Okay, so this is kind of like another way for Isis to say, oh, yep, I know you're going through some strife here. Okay, because these cards are very similar and both of them are upright. Okay, but she is saying, yes, I understand that at the root of all this is this drama, is this competition, is this conflict that's going on right now. But I'm going to give you this card in your current state of being section because I want you to know that you have the upper hand. Okay? This is the card of, yeah, you're in conflict. Yeah, there's some sort of drama, some sort of fight going on here. But you've got the upper hand. Now, this is also it has also a Leo influence to it. So this may have something to do with a Leo for you. Yeah, we got the sun over here, which is also Leo. Okay, so this is telling you do have the upper hand. Okay, and you have all the energy and passion. See, fire is energy. It's not just passion. You have all the energy that you need to get through this conflict. All the energy that you need to become really determined and get there, no matter what, okay? Now, here is your fear card. And this is the Queen of Swords, okay? The Queen of Swords, she's in reverse for you, so this has not fully manifested. But your fear is not being healed in your mind. This is also part of this right here. This is also in reverse, okay? These, for me, the suits, when they come into a reading, they talk. Let's say, you do have all your elements. You've got earth, you've got air, you've got fire, and you've got water, and you've got, yeah, so you're working with all the elements that you can, okay? So there's nothing missing here. So here with the swords, you want this peace of mind. You want to, you may be afraid of being this Queen of Swords. This Queen of Swords has learned from all her heartache, all her trouble. She's gone through a lot in her life. She's even called a widow. But look at this particular queen, and a lot of other decks, she's sitting there with her sword up and her hand up because she's kind of defensive. She's learned. But in this one, I really love her in this one because look at how relaxed she is. And what she's got here in her hand is all that looks like an old man's head, okay? But what that is all the old, outdated, unuseful ways of thinking that she's cut out of her mind. And to me, this is Archangel Raphael, the healing angel, because this is kind of like this green energy around her mind. Look at her heart and her mind are so light because she's learned. She's so light that she can sit on a cloud. She's just kind of holding on to her sword. She's not, she's not defensive. She's relaxed. And that's exactly what you're hoping to be. This is the state of peace of mind. She is very strong. She's learned not to get angry about things. She's learned not to get caught in her head about things. She's learned not to be impatient. So here's this lesson with the anger and the conflict and the patience and the heartache, okay? Everything that she is, she's gone through a lot of trouble to get there. Unfortunately, the way we learn here is to go through a lot of heartbreak and conflict and trouble. And so you may be afraid that you're going to have to go through as much as the Queen of Swords does in order to get this peace of mind that you're hoping for, but that you still don't have yet. Okay? I mean, look, green is the color of healing, which is why, his head is green, why this angel up here is green, and also why this background here for these swords is green. This is about powerful healing and truth. These colors, blue is the throat chakra, which is speaking your truth, which is also very much these swords. Swords are all about communication and truth and justice, okay? And the darker it is, the more intuitive it is. So your mind is not just thoughts and logic. It's also intuitive. Okay, its intuition is represented by water, but your mind is also intuitive. So I think that you are intuitively knowing that in order to get this peace of mind that you have to go through as much bullshit as she has. Okay, that's why this is your fear card, and that's why they're both upside down. All right, so the next energy that we read is your outcome. And it's the sun. Yay! Now, this is happiness. It's upside down because it hasn't fully manifested yet. But this is the happiest card in the deck. This is full-on joy, attainment, victory, everything and anything and everything that brings you joy. Taurus, you're totally going to find out what brings you joy. Okay? And once you get through this great determination, because it's going to take a minute. See, they're both reversed, and I just feel like they're connected. Okay? Once they flip. Once this guy flips, this will flip as well. Because You have to be determined to understand who you are and what you want out of life. You've got to keep going. Sometimes being in hermit mode takes a long time. Okay? You can't just take one afternoon and meditate and you're done. It takes observation of your life. It takes observation of things that you do and say and what happens after that, you know, outcomes and things like that. It takes a long time to understand what you want. Okay? But this is your near future, and this is your not so near future, and this is an outcome that comes before those. So I just feel like, well, no, I have a feeling that this is going to come after this, because I mean, once you're completely balanced, you will have that peace of mind and you will be happy because you understand what you want now, and then you're going to go for it. Okay? And it could even be you'll be really happy and relieved after this period of great determination is over and things are brought in. Now, this can be children. This is everything happy. And whenever you get this card in a reading, it takes anything else that looks, you know, crappy, like these conflicts here, even though this tells you you do have the upper hand. Anything else like that's scary at all, it makes it not so bad at all. So you are on your way to utter joy and happiness. And now this guy, he might take a long time. He may not go quickly. He requires, to get where he's going, it requires great determination. Okay? But once you get that, you will charge forward finally. See, now this is the chariot. This chariot does have horses, or in this case, sphinxes. Okay? While his chariot has a slow-moving bull, his chariot has 4 magical sphinxes. He has no armor. He has no clothes. He is fully prepared. And he looks good. All right? Now, this could be a Cancer. Maybe you fall in love with a Cancer or something, because this is the card of Cancer. But this is victory. It's this charging forward. This is the underlying energy, is you want this victory. You want to charge forward. And this also has elements of war in it with these 2 chariots. It is a challenge. It's not a war, but this is a challenge that you will prevail in. Okay? So this, when you're able to fly forward in your chariot, and the chariot is basically the tank of the old days, okay? That's why it's so victorious, because you could have dudes on the ground fighting, but once this chariot comes along and runs them all over, you know what I mean? Oh gosh, that's a terrible vision there, but that's why it's victorious. Nothing could get in its way. See what I'm saying? He's totally prepared with 4 sphinxes instead of just 2 pulling him. He could probably do fine with 2 horses, but he doesn't have that. He's got 4 sphinxes, and he's got this golden armor. He's ready to go. Okay? It's just these 2 together is what I'm seeing. That, I mean, look at this. He shines like the sun. All right. Now, since we're asking Isis this week about love and about what's going on for us this week, this week's oracle is the Isis oracle. I don't use this a whole lot because I got to read from the book, okay? But I'm going to do it this week for you. These are going to be a little bit longer than the readings have been, so these are rather large cards. So bear with me. I don't want to screw them up when they start getting curved like these have been. I flip them the other way so that they kind of go back into place. Now they're flatter again. So was that 2 or 3? What the heck? I'll do it one more time. All right. All right, Isis. What else would you like to tell Taurus? Is there anything else that you would like to tell Taurus? Oh, come on. If I don't get it with this next one. Whoops. Sorry, guys. If I don't get one, I'll just split the deck. Oh, okay. All right. Didn't even have a chance to finish that. All right. I got 2 of them. I have to put this one away. The spirit of Isis, triumph of the goddess. Triumph. This is victory. This is triumph. Okay. Alrighty. Hang on here. Spirit of Isis. These cards have been awesome. Just totally right there along with these readings. Oh wow, I just made a mess out of everything here. I don't know why that bothers me, but I don't know, it just feels disrespectful or something. Just put them back. There we go. Okay, Isis. All right. Spirit of Isis. Triumph of the goddess. Beloved initiate, there are times to surrender and let go, but there are never times to give up. Great determination. Holy moly. Boy, thank you, Isis. She's really bringing this home. Persist with your bold faith and inspired action until the impossible happens. Isis has the spirit of triumph and will never fail in her quest, no matter how bold or impossible it seems. Believe. It is helpful on the inner path, the hermit, to let go and detach over and over again, and yet we need to stay true to our heart and not give up on what we feel we are here to do, our divine blueprint. Whether it is reaching for enlightenment, for inner peace, for a creative breakthrough, or personal healing, the triumph of the goddess is with you now, urging you not to give up, no matter how far away or impossible success may seem to be. Don't quit. Persist until the impossible happens. Okay, so this is your inner quest. Do not give up. You gave up here. This energy of giving up is moving out of your life. So you may not have given up. You're just like, I'm not giving up. I'm going to stay determined. And she's talking about your peace of mind and everything right here. The peace of mind that I was just talking about. Feminine strength with endless determination, oh my gosh, is fueled by loving devotion. Nothing less than love would be powerful enough to keep you going on your path long after you have tired of criticism or become even too fatigued to respond to fear anymore. Allow your heart to fuel the fire in your belly and let the divine love that is your, gotta turn the page here, that is your being give you the energy and passion. You've got the energy and passion. I was saying that. Give you the energy and passion that you need to pursue your destiny and realize that it is pursuing you too. This oracle comes at a time when you need to know that you will succeed. You will succeed. Okay? You will succeed. Where did I go? I lost my place here. Okay. It is a reminder that you can surrender, let go of attachment as as to how it will happen or what it will look like, even if it is frustrating, surrendering the vision into the divine fires yet again, waiting until you feel it naturally coming together according to divine timing. I was talking about divine timing. It takes forever, right? The spirit of Isis is willing to wait until divine forces collide and the miracle occurs. If you have drawn this card along with the miracle of Isis, oh, okay, well, you didn't. Remember, beloved initiate, that the forces of growth, love, and divinity are in your corner. There is nothing more powerful than these. Allow them to have their way, and you will have yours. Your win is assured. That is everything that the reading just said. Well, that was a really wonderful reading, Taurus. Do not give up. Isis says you got this. I really hope you enjoyed your reading. That's what I have for you at this time. Let's look at how much control you have here. You've got, I can gauge that by the number of major arcana to minor, and you've got 1, 2, 3. So a lot of this, 3 out of 10 cards, this means that most of this is your free will. Do not give up. Do not give up, and you will triumph, and you will be happy. You have all the energy that you need. All right? You got this. The divine is on your side. You've got the upper hand. All right, Taurus, that's what I have for you this week. See you next time.